Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Southeast Texas's very own Cigar Club. Something new here for us here at Cigar Club. Now, we actually have had it here for just a little bit now, so you may have actually made it in and seen them on the shelves by now. But today we're going to introduce you to Black Label Trading Company. Now, Black Label is produced out of Nicaragua and is owned by a fellow by the name of James Brown. Yes, that's no joke. His name is James Brown. So they created the brand, I believe it was in 2013. Kind of more meant along the lines of like Viaje, if you're familiar with that brand, that most of what they were putting out was pretty small batch. They weren't moving into production numbers like you see from a lot of the major manufacturers in here. So kind of small batch themed stuff, and they got even a little more small batch a few years after they were founded. I believe it was 2015 that they launched the Blackworks line, which from what we have on the table includes the Green Hornet and the Killer Bee. So these are more artisanal style blends. This is definitely more of a small batch, limited release kind of thing. But they introduced in 2015 was where the Killer Bee came from, along with the Rorschach, and I believe the other one was called the NBK. I believe it was the following year, 2016, is when the Green Hornet came out. Now, both of these feature an Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper, but they're both barber pulled. I believe the Killer Bee is barber pulled with Connecticut around the cap of the cigar. You may be able to see that in the shot there, but it does give you a bee stripe kind of pattern up near the cap that you cut of the cigar. Now, the Green Hornet is similar concept. It's a slightly beefed up version of the Killer Bee, but you might be able to notice the green candela leaf that's in the stripes at the top of the cigar, as well as the candela that goes over the closed foot of the bottom of the cigar as well. So they are similar, but the Green Hornet is slightly newer and a little bit stronger than the Killer Bee. Now over here we have the Royalty and we have the Last Rites, two of the more regular production stuff from Black Label, not in the Blackworks line, but just the Black Label Trading Company line. Also Ecuadorian grown wrappers here as well. Ecuadorian Corojo here, Ecuadorian Maduro on the Last Rites. So these are just a few of them, but so far we just brought them in, kind of introducing them to folks, even though they've been around for a few years. They're doing great. People have been smoking them, really loving them. I think it's a very nice Corojo we've got happening over here. And if you're a Maduro fan, we certainly have got plenty of Maduro options in the Last Rites and the Blackworks line as well. But a big thanks to James and the crew over at Black Label. I think they're doing some great stuff. We've watched their product really improve over the years. I was lucky enough to get to meet him, his wife, and a lot of their team at the IPCPR trade show in New Orleans back in 2015. So while it's been a few years since I got to meet you guys, I'm really glad that we got your product on the shelves. People seem to be digging it so far, and we're looking forward to doing a lot more with Black Label Trading, Blackworks, and the other brands that are produced at their Nicaraguan factory here in the days, months, and years to come. So swing by and check them out. Again, we've got Corojo, got Maduro, a lot of Nicaraguan tobacco, got a lot of Honduran tobacco being used as well, but the cigars are produced in Nicaragua, so they all going to have a little bit of oomph. If that's your thing, I'm digging it, and I hope you guys will be too. So come in and check us out. We'll be back with you again next week, hopefully shining some light on some new featured products. And until that time, we'll see you then. We'll see you back here next Wednesday at 3. And until then, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.